Hi, Mike with Vanco here, and do you find it tough for your organization to plan and manage charity events? Well, in today's video, I'll be walking you through 10 steps to planning the perfect charity event, so let's get started. The first step is to define your charity event's purpose and goals. The most important thing when you're launching a charity event is knowing why you're hosting it. In this step, you'll clearly define your event's purpose, set goals, and determine how much money you want to raise. Start by identifying your cause. Your cause is the main reason for the event. Begin by thinking about the main cause you are supporting and why it matters. This could be supporting poor families, helping local community centers, or protecting the environment. Setting a clear event purpose and cause gives meaning to your efforts and helps you explain to others why they should volunteer. When people get to know who or what their donations support, they will feel more connected to the cause. Next, set your fundraising targets. Decide how much money you want to raise from this event and make sure that this amount is clear and realistic. A clear target will help everyone stay focused. Use SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely, to make the process easier. Also, think about fundraising event planning, which includes how much money is generated from ticket sales, auctions, or direct donation. Finally, establish your event objectives. Raising money is essential, but charity events have other goals too. Your event might be designed to spread awareness about a cause, recruit more volunteers, or thank your supporters. These nonprofit goals and planning steps guide all aspects of the event, from how you promote it to how you run it. Having a well-defined fundraising objective and clear purpose for charity events will help you set the stage for a successful event. Step 2 is to form your event planning team. To meet your fundraising goals, you need a strong event planning team. Begin by selecting the people with skills that fit different tasks. By using each member's strengths effectively, you will save both time and resources. Start by defining roles and responsibilities. It's essential to assign team responsibilities to ensure smooth planning. You can appoint an event coordinator, a marketing lead, and a volunteer coordinator. Each role covers a key part of the event, from overseeing the details to building relationships with donors. Next, focus on coordinating volunteers. Getting strong volunteer management for events is important. Look for volunteers among past supporters and interview them to find the best fit for each role. People who are good at handling others can help you at the front, while others might work better behind the scenes. Finally, engage nonprofit board members. Including nonprofit board members in volunteer coordination is important because they have experience and connections. Encourage them to share ideas and connect with potential donors to support the team and events. Step 3 is to create a comprehensive event budget. One of the most important elements to your charity event checklist is event budget planning. You should create a clear budget that helps you track all the expenses of your event and can help you keep these expenses under control to avoid unexpected costs or losses. Start by estimating costs. Creating a detailed list of expenses is important, and you should consider including some common fundraising event costs such as decorations, catering and refreshments, marketing materials, venue rental, miscellaneous items such as security and equipment rentals. Think about your event from the guest's point of view. What will they see and experience? Make sure these items are covered in your budget. Next, identify potential revenue sources. Your budget sets a baseline for how much you need to raise. Revenue sources for events might include ticket sales, sponsorships, auctions, and direct donations. If sponsors can cover the full event costs, the proceeds from ticket sales can go entirely towards your cause. By using this approach, you can maximize your event's impact. Also, be sure to use budget planning tools and templates. If you want to simplify managing event finances, try using budget planning tools for nonprofits. An event budget template is a great starting point and can help you organize expenses and revenue projections. Another tip is to review past event budgets to get a clear picture of typical costs and funding sources. Step 4 is to choose your event type and venue. It's essential to pick the right event type and venue to make your charity event exciting and memorable. Around 54% of people would rather attend a live experience than receive a gift, so create an event they will enjoy. Also, make sure to choose the right type of charity event. Selecting the right type of charity event can help you reach your fundraising goals. Some of the most common types of events include things like direct fundraising. Again, this is where you raise money directly, such as through auctions or gala dinners. Awareness event. These events build interest and educate people about your cause. And acknowledgement events. This type of event is focused on thanking supporters and building community. Events can also be unique or themed to attract more interest. Try a creative approach such as a single charity night or a throwback 60s themed party, or many more. Using unique ideas such as a gaming tournament or polar plunge can make your event stand out and appeal to a broad audience. Next, select the correct venue to fit your event. Choosing a great venue can be a daunting task, so here are some essential venue selection tips. Always pick a space that fits your audience. Make sure your venue is easy to access or has plenty of parking. And select a location that fits with your theme. An interesting venue can improve the event experience. For example, using an outdoor space can add charm to the event without the need for extra decor. Finally, consider logistics and capacity planning. Event logistics is important to avoid problems on the day of the event. Consider the capacity and logistics of your space, including things like emergency procedures and guest services, floor layout, registration areas and seating, and food and drink stations and entertainment zones. Using our Planning a Charity Event checklist will help you ensure nothing is overlooked or forgotten. Step 5 is to secure sponsors and partners. The previous steps help you plan and start a charity event the right way. Next, the most important thing is to secure sponsors and partners for your charity event. These key participants can help you cover the event costs, which will allow you to raise more funds for your cause. Begin with your inner circle and reach out to local businesses for sponsorship. These companies often look for ways to connect with the community and might already have ties to your supporters. You can also ask your members or stakeholders for leads. Try to find companies sponsoring similar events in your area, as they are likely to be interested in fundraising or partnerships with nonprofits. Next, create sponsorship packages. When creating sponsorship packages, it's important to highlight what the sponsor will gain from supporting your event. Try to offer exposure such as logo placement, banners, or mentions on social media. Customize each package to fit different sponsor levels so both large and small businesses can participate. Some sponsors may prefer to donate in kind by donating food or prizes instead of cash. If you're looking to create sponsorship packages or build a detailed proposal, check out the links in the description for a guide that covers the specifics of this process. It also has detailed sponsorship proposal templates you can use for free. The next thing to consider is how to approach and negotiate with sponsors. When you approach sponsors, it's important to present a clear and professional proposal. Explain sponsorship benefits thoroughly by explaining how their support will be recognized, from media coverage to program mentions. Research each company's past sponsorships to see what type of events they prefer to support. During meetings, make sure your pitch is strong and fully focused on how partnering with you can benefit both your cause and their business. If you're looking to draft an expert sponsorship letter, we've built a free tool that does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. It builds professional and persuasive sponsorship letters based on your details. Check the links in the description for a tutorial and the tool. Step 6 of hosting a successful charity event is to develop a marketing and promotion strategy. Advertising is a key part of any charity event. To begin, create a clear marketing plan and checklist so your team knows exactly what needs to be done and when. Start planning early. As soon as you know the basic details such as the date, location, and purpose of the event, start getting the word out. Begin with creating a marketing plan. Start by thinking about where your audience is likely to see the event promoted. Use all of your event promotion strategies to reach your target audience effectively, such as social media posts, email newsletters, flyers, and even posters in local businesses. Create branded materials such as decals, logos, or t-shirts that highlight both the cause and the experience your event will offer. Some marketing ideas that work well for charity events can include activities like sending emails to donors and past supporters with details about the event, sending direct mail to local fundraisers, and hanging posters in high-traffic community spaces. The next marketing strategy is to use social media for promotion. You can use social media promotions to reach a wider audience for charity events. About 25% of event ticketing views come from social media, so use platforms such as Instagram and Facebook to build excitement. Post videos and images, create a unique event hashtag, and consider running a contest or giveaway. Social media platforms allow you to connect directly with your supporters, who can also spread the word by sharing posts. Also consider engaging local media outlets. Local media can improve your event visibility and build credibility. Engaging local media includes activities such as sending press releases to newspapers and radio stations, working with community influencers and asking them to promote the event, and posting your event flyers in the local business district to attract more attendees. It's important to take advantage of multiple advertising strategies for your charity event. This will help you to maximize exposure and excitement for your event. Step 7 is to make sure you cover your legal and administrative requirements. It's important to follow several legal requirements for charity events to avoid any issues later. Research the necessary event permits for nonprofits that are based on your location and match your event type. Start by obtaining necessary permits. Permits are mainly required for public charity events, which cover a venue use, food service, noise, and security. Because the rules are different for each location, check with your local authority for specific requirements, including licenses for food, entertainment, and liquor. Some communities may waive or lower the fees for nonprofit events as well. Next, understand any tax implications. Keep detailed records of donations and expenses for tax purposes. Tax considerations for fundraisers are essential for transparency and can affect how funds are handled. Using these records can help you maintain contact with donors. Include your charity's registered number and address in fundraising materials for compliance. Also, explore any insurance issues. Insurance for charity events helps you to protect both the organization and attendees. Local authorities may need coverage for liability, especially for large crowds, and this may also be required for food service or physical activities. Confirm with your provider that you will have adequate coverage for all your event activities. Following these event regulations help make your event safe for everyone involved. Step 8 is to set up your registration and payment systems. To streamline the check-in process for event attendees, use a ticket scanning app like we offer with Vanco Events. This will make ticket validation faster, more efficient, and more secure. Event management systems like Vanco Events can offer several ways to improve your events management. First, they can provide quick and efficient check-ins through rapid scanning of tickets. These apps allow event staff to scan tickets using smartphones or tablets to reduce the time it takes to check in each attendee. This also leads to shorter lines. These apps make the charity event registration process fast and smooth, giving attendees shorter lines and wait times. Specialized event management systems also offer real-time ticket validation. You'll be able to access instant verification where tickets are validated in real time against the event's database to make sure only legitimate tickets are accepted. This can also help prevent fraud with duplicate ticket detection. These systems can quickly flag tickets that were already scanned or are counterfeit to prevent unauthorized access. Event management systems also increase the ease of use for your staff and attendees. With a dedicated events management system, you'll have a user-friendly interface that is specifically designed to be intuitive, which means that they require minimum training for staff. Another benefit is that no specialized equipment is needed. These apps can work on a common device, such as a smartphone and tablet, so there's no need for expensive hardware. Finally, it can lead to enhanced security for your charity event. You can benefit from secure data handling, as these apps ensure that attendee information is encrypted and securely processed to protect personal data. Admins also have access control at your event. These apps can easily manage different access levels for VIPs, staff, or restricted areas within the event. Step 9 is to develop a plan for event logistics. Event logistics planning is important because it makes everything run smoothly. Begin with a detailed event timeline for your charity fundraisers that maps out every key task from setup to closing. First, create an event timeline. An essential step of a successful charity event is to create an organized event timeline to track each part of the day. You should secure access to the venue early to allow time for setup. List essential activities such as vendor arrival, table arrangement, guest check-in, and cleanup with specific times for each task. Planning ahead will reduce the stress on the day of the event. Next, coordinate with vendors and suppliers. Good vendor coordination for charity events is essential. Reach out to vendors to confirm setup times and organize a logistics checklist to track food, decor, and tech needs. Try to combine similar tasks such as vendor check-ins to save time. By having clear communication with each vendor, you can prevent confusion and help your event run smoothly. Finally, make sure you have a day of execution plan. Effective day of event preparation includes checking equipment such as microphones and projectors a day in advance. Hold a logistic meeting with staff, volunteers, and vendors to clarify roles on the day's plan. Always prepare for potential issues such as weather or tech failures to stay ready for everything. By having a strong coordination with suppliers and a clear timeline, you can have a smooth and memorable event for all attendees. Step 10 and the final step is to execute the event and follow-up. Successful event execution and follow-up are keys to maintaining long-term support. Important tasks at this stage include several things. First is your day of coordination. Make sure everyone knows their role, including staff, volunteers, and vendors. Use a clear day of event coordination method, such as shared mobile apps for real-time updates to make sure things are running smoothly. Next, gather feedback. When the event is over, gather feedback through surveys or direct conversations. Around 71% of event planners use online surveys to keep attendees' attention. If you're looking for post-event evaluation surveys, we have a few ready-made ones you can use. Just check the links in the description to access them for free. Next, send post-event thank yous. After the event, send personalized thank you notes to donors, participants, and volunteers. By expressing your gratitude, you build loyalty and encourage future support. When possible, use handwritten notes to add impact. If you're looking to create thank yous fast, we created a free tool that quickly builds them for you based on your details. Check the links in the description to access the short tutorial and tool. Next, be sure to review your event reporting and analysis tools. Review donations and successes in post-event meetings. Use these records for future events and for reporting and analysis. Keep your supporters updated on the impact of their donations to maintain engagement. Finally, don't forget about post-event engagement. Strengthen relationships by sharing event outcomes, photos, and updates on social media. Regular updates keep your organization top of mind and build ongoing trust. Now, to make things easier, we designed a comprehensive event planning checklist with 70 detailed points that walk you through step by step how you can host successful charity events. It includes details on how to set clear goals and budgets, secure sponsors, coordinate volunteers, how to market your event, and more. When you follow our checklist, it can ensure you don't miss anything important and help you pull off the next charity event without the stress. Be sure to check out that checklist in the description below. And if you like our free event planning checklist, you'll love our total fundraising kit for nonprofits. It comes complete with over 100 templates, AI assistance, and other ready-to-use materials and tools. And the best part is, it's 100% free. So if you're ready to maximize fundraising for your charity events while saving countless hours, click the link in the description below to get instant access to our free nonprofit fundraising kit. And if you got some value out of this video, be sure to hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell notification so you can get access to our latest videos we put out to help your organization grow. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to working with you.